being back in PA, I mean, obviously you were at Penn State, but also Bucknell. How did those experiences kind of shape the coach you are now?
Well, in a big way, as a player, like you said, at Bucknell, I played for George Landis.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things that I find myself going back to, and then certainly the 6 years I spent here at Penn State, under Coach Paterno and with Jerry Sandusky, Dick Anderson, Frank Ganner, all those guys. It really was a huge learning point for me in my career. I was a very young guy, and there's not a day that goes by that I don't think of things I learned here. So it is neat, and I haven't been back. So it's my wife came back with me and our kids, and we kind of showed them where we used to live and everything. It's been a nice little trip, and this is a great cause, so it's good.
And I know you guys at Rutgers are really trying to follow high school football in Pennsylvania too. I mean, besides New Jersey, is that one of your main priorities each year in recruiting?
It really is. Now, when we got there, it wasn't, because we had such a mess in our own state. We had to take care of home first, and each year we kind of move out a little bit further. So I'd say we really, recruit from our home into Central PA, and then that's kind of where we stop. We've dabbled a little out in Western PA, but haven't done a lot. But we have, some really good football players from Eastern Pennsylvania and Central Pennsylvania.
Coach AJ Cassavell, Daily Collegian.
Hey, AJ.
When you guys have Penn State scheduled, I think 2014, 2015, how big of a sign is that for your program to have a big game like that?
Well, they're all big. Our scheduling philosophy is we're going to play our league schedule, and then we're going to have at least one BCS non-conference game. So whether we're playing, we're going to play from the Big Ten or the ACC, Pac-10. That's part of our philosophy, and certainly, to have a home-and-home with Penn State is a great game for us.
Again, the rumors of Big Ten expansion. Can you just, address just the quality of the two leagues?
Well, we're a member of the Big East, and
Yeah.
that's really my concern. Certainly, I hear those rumors and all those things, but that's not my job, nor is it my concern. Right now, my concern is getting our football team ready, as it is each and every year, and to help develop those guys. So I'm going to leave that one up to our administration, and I'm going to go where they tell me.
Would you support a move to the Big Ten?
You know what? I don't think I'm in the equation on that move. I think, like I said, I'm going to coach them where they put us. But college football is really in an interesting time right now. There's a lot of talk and a lot of positioning. So I think the next 4 or 5 years are going to tell a lot. Maybe sooner than that.
Hey, Coach Brendan Monahan, Daily Collegian.
Hey, Brent.
What drove you to come speak at this banquet here today?
Well, the guys that are active in the National Football Foundation asked me if I'd do it, and we recruit out here, and it's an important area to us, and I think it's a great cause. I think the National Football Foundation is doing something that's very necessary. It's protecting the game of football, and it's honoring our best and brightest in the game. And if you're not careful and you ignore it, it's going to go away.
Mm-hmm.
So I think any chance I can try to promote the game of football and promote the good guys. I mean, those sitting in that room are the best of the best, both athletically and academically. I think they need to get, you guys are here talking about it, so they need to get that kind of exposure.
And have you seen any old faces up here since you came up?
I have. I was part of the fun of coming back, too. We kind of made it a business and a social trip, so my children got to meet a lot of the people that I used to work with and that are dear friends.
Anyone in particular?
Oh, yeah, a bunch, all of them. Yeah, it's been fun.
I'm Audrey Snyder from the Collegian.
Hi.
And basically, since you left here, what's your relationship with Joe as far as a coaching mentor and that kind of thing?
Well, certainly I learned a ton from Coach Paterno. There's no doubt about that. And he's been very good to me as far as, when I have a question or I need something. Joe's not a phone guy, and neither am I. I'm not going to pick up the phone and shoot the bull with him. But we see each other at different things, and it's always special to me to be able to see him. And I just love seeing how well he's doing, and he looks great. It's exciting what's continued to go on, at Penn State.